that bounced up high. She danced upon a clover mat while blowing bubbles round her hat. Breezy giggles spun and twirled with foamy hats in every world. Breezy Bunny called her crew with bubble shoes and hats like new. They marched and hopped in bouncing rows with tiny bubbles on their toes. Breezy Bunny sang a song as bubbles bounced and rolled along. They landed soft on flower stems like tiny glowing giggly gems. Jazzy jelly jiggled bright, colors bouncing left and right. She jumped through hoops made out of cream and landed in a pudding stream. Jazzy jelly took a spin with jelly beans from cheek to chin. Her wiggly jumps went up and down in jelly hills near Gumdrop Town. Friends all came to bounce along to join Jazzy in her jelly song. With every bounce and every giggle, Jelly Tower shook and wiggled. Jazzy jelly wore a bow that shimmered with a cherry glow. She flipped and flopped with joyful pride as candies clapped from every side. Wobble bears and marshy mice joined her dance, felt so nice. Jazzy's hops were smooth and round with gentle joy in every sound. Slow to sleep, Jazzy found a jello heap. She snuggled deep and gave a grin and dreamed of jumping once again. Nina Noodle fluffed her bed, soft as leaves beneath her head. Clouds above began to float in her nest she built by boat. Nina yawned a tiny peek, wrapped in vines that helped her sleep. Bumblebees hummed lullabies near the birds and butterfly skies. Nina Noodle tucked her tail while the breeze told a sleepy tale. She rocked so gently side to side in her nest where dreams could hide. Sunlight shimmered through the tree, dancing soft on Nina's knee. She closed her eyes with happy cheer, knowing peaceful sleep was near. Nina dreamed of candy streams bouncing through her naptime dreams, where pillows grew on feathered trees and lullabies rode on the breeze. When she woke with tiny smile, Nina Noodle stretched a while, then waved hello to passing bees and danced among the blooming leaves. Nina Noodle tucked her tail while the breeze told a sleepy tale. She rocked so gently side to side in her nest where dreams could hide. Sunlight shimmered through the tree, dancing soft on Nina's knee. She closed her eyes with happy cheer, knowing peaceful sleep was near. Nina Noodle tucked her tail while the breeze told a sleepy tale. She rocked so gently side to side in her nest where dreams could hide. Sunlight shimmered through the tree, dancing soft on Nina's knee. She closed her eyes with happy cheer, knowing peaceful sleep was near. Nina dreamed of candy streams bouncing through her naptime dreams, where pillows grew on feathered trees and lullabies rode on the breeze. When she woke with tiny smile, Nina Noodle stretched a while. Waved hello to passing bees and danced among the blooming leaves. When the kangaroo put on his shoes, bouncy boots in purple hues, he hopped around with happy flair, leaping gently through the air. Boing, the kangaroo jumped high, nearly touching clouds and sky. Each bounce came with a silly cheer, and birds clapped wings to hear. He bounced through fields of tulip red, landing softly on flower bed. Boing, the kangaroo spun with joy, like a dancing springy toy. The trees all waved as Boing flew past, his boots made every moment last. He giggled loud with feet so fast, bouncing through the meadow's grass. Boing, the kangaroo met ease in flight. He bounced along with pure delight, then took a loop, then one more spin, before he bounced right back again. When the sun began to fall, Boing gave one last joyful call. He hung his boots beside the tree and rested soft as soft can be. He bounced through fields of tulip red, landing softly on flower bed. Boing, the kangaroo spun with joy, like a dancing springy toy. The trees all waved as Boing flew past, his boots made every moment last. He giggled loud with feet so fast, bouncing through the meadow's grass.
Giggles flew through the gate, to where sparkles decorate. Glitter garden bright and wide, with shiny petals on each side. Giggle goose gave flowers hugs, tickled by the shiny bugs. Butterflies with wings so clear, flit close and whisper near. She waddled past a jelly tree and splashed inside a glowing sea. Giggle goose just giggled loud as sparkles fell like laughing clouds. Rainbow carrots grew in rows next to daisies on her toes. Giggle goose danced round the tree, singing with the bumblebee. She twirled with glitter in her wings, laughing as the tulip sings. Every color bold and bright painted her with garden light. At sunset soft and full of peace, Giggle goose gave one last lease. She curled inside a rosebud bed, with glitter dreams above her head.
Goldie Giraffe stood tall and proud, with stretching moves that wowed the crowd. She waved her hooves and touched the sky, then bent down low with peaceful sigh. Goldie Giraffe led jump and bend, her leafy mat had flower blend. She showed her pals how slow to stretch, with calming breeze across the fetch. Goldie danced on grassy ground, spinning gently round and round. She taught the ducks to reach up high and flap their wings like birds that fly. Turtles tried a balanced pose, while Goldie gently touched her toes. The butterflies clapped soft and sweet as grass swayed under stretching feet. Goldie Giraffe took one big bow as gym time ended in the now. They sang a song of stretch and cheer, and laughed until the sky turned clear. When her class was done that day, Goldie walked the peaceful way. She curled beneath the shady tree and dreamed of stretches wild and free.
covered ground. He called the friends from far and wide to join him for a pancake ride. Puffy Pancake led the line, past jelly trees and lemon vine, marching with a cherry hat and fluffy shoes so round and flat. Banana bears and toffee frogs waddled through the canal logs. Puffy Pancake clapped with pride as marshmallow sheep marched side by side. The whipped cream clouds began to float above the jam and candy moat. Puffy waved his butter flag with chocolate stripes that did not lag. They danced past pudding hills and streams with cookie cars and biscuit beams. Puffy Pancake laughed with glee as sprinkles rained from every tree. When the sun began to dip, they took a final pancake flip. Puffy bowed and smiled wide in Pudding Park where sweets reside. Puffy Pancake rolled around on a syrup-covered ground. He called the friends from far and wide to join him for a pancake ride. Puffy Pancake led the line, past jelly trees and lemon vine, marching with a cherry hat and fluffy shoes so round and flat. Banana bears and toffee frogs waddled through the caramel logs. Puffy Pancake clapped with pride as marshmallow sheep marched side by side. Whipped cream clouds began to float above the jam and candy moat. Puffy waved his butter flag with chocolate stripes that did not lag. They danced past pudding hills and streams with cookie cars and biscuit beams. Puffy Pancake laughed with glee as sprinkles rained from every tree. Cocoa Cat looked to the sky where cotton candy floated by. She licked her paws and climbed the vine toward the trees of sugared shine. Coco giggled all the way, climbing pink clouds every day. Fluffy branches, soft and sweet, tickled Coco's climbing feet. Above the ground, so far below, Coco watched the breezes blow. Rainbow winds came swirling through with candy clouds of every hue. Coco Cat with gentle grace twirled in every pastel place, purring on a flossy swing that sparkled bright with sugary zing. She met a kite made out of pie, floating gently in the sky. Coco purred and gave a leap, landing in a donut heap. At the top, her tail went swish. She made a wish on Cotton Wish. Coco Cat then slid down fast, back to dreams that always last.